my week 1 recap. I just finished week 1 of High Carb Hannah's Lean and Clean 14-day meal plan, and I wanted to share with you how things have been going and my results so far. So I've written down a few notes here, so I'll refer to that. I think what I'll start with is the changes that I've noticed since starting the plan. Cravings. I probably would say that within the first couple of days, maybe day 2, day 3, I wasn't really having any more cravings. Last week I did find myself in a situation where I didn't have control over the food, and I had to eat, and that kind of, I noticed that I had cravings that day. But other than that, I haven't really had many cravings. It's kind of been a big change. I eat when I'm hungry. Sometimes I finish the whole meal. Other times I feel satisfied and I don't want to eat anymore, so I stop. If I've been hungry in between meals, I'll have fruit or, potato or something like that. But I really haven't been feeling very hungry in between meals. And I haven't, like before, I noticed that I always felt hungry. I was always looking for food. I never felt completely satisfied, or if I was full, within an hour I would be hungry again. And that has been a big change since starting this meal plan, giving up salt, oil, and sugar. I've noticed that probably the biggest is that I don't feel hungry all the time. I don't feel like I'm always looking for something to eat. Before I was the type of person that would crave salty, crunchy snacks. I haven't had any of those cravings whatsoever. I haven't been looking for something to nibble on. It's just, I'm eating the food, I'm enjoying the food, and that's it. I did notice last week that I was in the bathroom a lot, peeing a lot, probably because of the increased water content in the food that I'm eating. I'm eating lots of fruits and vegetables, lots of salads, and so definitely probably that is why. So I haven't been drinking a whole lot of water otherwise, maybe a liter at the most a day. So something that I'm assuming I'll have to continue to work on as my body stabilizes with eating this way. I'm sure at some point I'm not going to be racing to the bathroom all the time, and that my body will just kind of get used to the food that I'm eating, and I'll have to work on increasing my water intake. So that's definitely something that I'm working on. As far as, with cravings, I would have to say I noticed the biggest change overall is since giving up salt, oil, and sugar. That's been the most significant change that I've noticed is with cravings. Like, that was probably the main reason why I would fall off the wagon before, was because I would have cravings, or I would feel hungry, or, I just wasn't feeling satisfied with the foods that I was eating, and I would just get into a situation where I wasn't prepared, and I would just eat whatever was available, and it was usually not the best choices, usually unhealthy choices. Overall, I would say this last week, I definitely have felt satiated. I felt satisfied with the food that I was eating. I didn't overeat. I stopped when I was full. I felt comfortable. I didn't feel hungry all the time. I wasn't always looking for food. I definitely feel more balanced as far as my mood and digestion. I feel like that's improved. I feel like my bloating has gone down a lot. I can actually suck in my tummy, which I couldn't do that before. But yeah, peeing a lot. But I've enjoyed the food overall. I haven't stuck to it, you know, meal one, day one kind of thing. I haven't gone in order. Like, I started out that way, and then I've come across a few meals that I wasn't a big fan of, me personally. So I don't really want to get into what I didn't like, because everybody is different, and, you may love something that I don't like. So no point in doing all that. But I kind of have gotten into a situation where I'm kind of, for the most part, doing my own thing. But, certainly using a lot of the recipes as a reference, and just kind of starting from there, and changing them as I want to my personal preferences. But I'm finding it really easy to follow this, and I'm finding it really easy, to stick to it, because I'm not having the cravings. And it's been the salt, oil, and sugar that has been the catalyst. Like, I really feel, I don't know, it was a wake-up call for me, for sure. Like, I didn't really think that that was such a big thing, but it really is. And I'm trying not to be the type of person that regrets stuff, but I wish that I had done this sooner, because I really feel like this has been a game changer for me. Like, definitely, yeah, it's a 2-week meal plan, but I'm going to go further with this. Like, this is going to be something that I'm adapting as a lifestyle. Like, I plan on doing this long term. So I'm really excited about this, and, can't say enough about Hannah, for writing this ebook and sharing it with all of us. And, it's been absolutely wonderful. Yeah, so as far as the menu plan itself, yeah, I didn't like all of the recipes. I started kind of doing my own thing. Some of the recipes I would repeat, over and over again, because I enjoyed them, like the fries and some of the salads and the oatmeals kind of thing. And I would have to say that the most important part of this was the prep work. Being prepared and making sure that you have certain foods ready to go. Like, if you want, you can prep salad for, a couple days ahead of time. Prep your potatoes, prep your rice. All of the stuff that she suggests to prep in the meal plans for week 1 and week 2, I would highly, suggest doing that, because that is going to make it a lot easier to stick with if you have the food already there that you can grab, and you don't have to think about it. It's there. Even if you're someone that is, highly addicted to salt, oil, and sugar, follow the meal plan as it is. Then you don't have to think about what you're eating. Every day it's laid out for you. The food is good. The recipes are great. And, I'm hearing a lot of great feedback from a lot of people that are doing this meal plan, that they really enjoy the food and love the food. So if that's you, then definitely stick to it as it is. But definitely my number one tip is always being prepared and having your food prepped. I made a big batch of chili yesterday, so I have enough of that for the next few days. Salads, I make them fresh every day, but usually I end up with some leftover that I can use the next day. I also will make my salad dressing ahead of time and keep that ready in the fridge so that I have my salad dressing ready. The ketchup, I make that ahead of time and leave that in my fridge. I've discovered, though, that I'm not a big fan of pre-cooked sweet potatoes. So I probably won't do that again, but any other kind of potato is fine. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Now, as far as numbers are concerned, I did weigh myself last Monday, so that would have been November 21st. I weighed myself, and before I get into that, I just want to say, like, I'm using this as a guide. Like, I'm not relying on the numbers, but I find it motivating. But, there are going to be times when the scale might not be down. It may be up, or it may stay the same. And, you know, I have to be okay with that. I am going to start taking my body measurements. I haven't done that yet, but maybe I'll do that sometime this week. But as far as numbers are concerned, and I get that probably this first week, it's a lot of water weight, if not all water weight, because I know, judging by the amount of times I was in the bathroom to urinate, probably this is water weight, but that is fine because it's moving in the right direction, and it's a start. So this is a process. I'm in this for the long haul, and I'm going to be patient with the process. You know, I didn't get to this point overnight, and it's not going to be a quick fix either. I don't want it to be a quick fix. I want this to be permanent and something that I will stick with lifelong, and I'm looking for permanent changes. So last Monday, November 21st, I weighed in at 261.8 pounds. And I weighed myself this morning, November 28, 2016, and I weighed in at 256.2 pounds. So that's a difference of 5.6 pounds off. So yes, in 1 week, I have taken off 5.6 pounds. So that's great. I feel really good. I feel light. I feel happy. I feel really super good. So I just wanted to make this video just to kind of give you an update on how my first week went on the Lean and Clean 14-day meal plan, and to, you know, give you some motivation if you're also doing this as well. If you're not on this plan and you're interested in seeing what it's all about, or you want to buy the ebook and join along, if you go to rawtillwhenever.com, I'll post, I'm actually an affiliate. I will post my affiliate link in the description box. You can go to the website using my affiliate link and get an extra 10% off if you're interested in purchasing the ebook yourself and starting the plan along with us. Yeah, so go check that out. I will post that in the description box below. Otherwise, yeah, I'm on to week 2. Things are going very well so far. And I will probably post another update maybe at the end of week 2, just to kind of recap the entire 14-day meal plan and kind of my plans moving forward. Otherwise, I also post on Instagram. Every day I post what I'm eating. And so you can check that out on Instagram as well. And there's also a few groups on Facebook. Of course, if you buy the ebook from Hannah's website, she has a personal Lean and Clean Facebook group that you can join. But there's also a few other Facebook groups as well, people that are doing this together. And there is FruityFoodie Friends, which is Amy Taylor on Facebook. She's also FruityFoodie on YouTube. And there's also it's Janine Elder on Facebook. And she is Banana Wisdom. And her group is called Lean and Clean Team Banana, I believe. And, you know, I also have a group on Facebook too. Not really that active in it, but it is Life on Plants. So you can join any of those groups and get support for this challenge. And yeah. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments, just post them below and I will get to all of your questions and comments. I tend to respond to everybody's comments. And other than that, I will see you at the end of this week for my final recap. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.